Around the 1st of January 2022, I bought a legacy industrial food processor for 500k coins. To many of you, this may seem like a lot or very cheap, but this isn't the case. The legacy industrial food processor used to sell for more than 50 billion coins, with only around 5 known copies that existed. So how did it go from being one of the rarest items in Islands to one of, if not the cheapest rare item? Join me on how I discuss the history of this item, the story behind it, and what caused it to be so cheap. The industrial food processor was first revealed on May 24th, 2020 by Teleandric. It showcased everything the normal food processor had, but it looked like an oven with a purple brick on top of it. To get the item, you would have to fall off your island for a very small chance of being teleported to the item pile, where you would then break the item and it would go into your inventory. After this bug was patched, meaning that you couldn't get the item anymore, the devs decided to make the legacy industrial food processor its own item. The item would usually sell for around 50 billion to 100 billion coins. It was basically just a flex. It wasn't usable and had no other function than to flex that you got the rarest item in Islands. The reason it became so cheap was because of dupers. Around the time I bought it, there was a massive dupe involving the legacy industrial food processor and the DV trophy. Once it was patched, however, the damage had been dealt. The legacy industrial food processor became one of the cheapest rare items in the game.